everybody? It's your boy Real back with another review, man. Yo, this is P0werbook 2 Ghost Season 3, Episode 6. Yes, you get a twofer today. No, I don't think this is gonna come out today. Whatever. Anyway, man, salute to the Discord gang them, right? Everybody listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and of course you, the viewer. Now, this one, it's not gonna take a deep dive. And I'm not gonna get upset. It was just some power shit happening this episode at a very high clip. But I had to sit with it for a second. Cause I was ready to come on here and kill my boy Tariq. But as you know, I'm Team Tariq now. Okay, I'm phony. I don't give a shit. I'm Team Tariq. I'm Team Turtleneck Assassin. And yes, the turtleneck came out today. I was praising my man. I thought he had tucked away his turtleneck. But damn it, it's back again. And it's like when he puts that on, I don't know. He loses me. Like, you remember like when Ghost would put on his little jumpsuit, you knew he was catching a body. He was gonna whoop somebody's ass, he was killing somebody. He put on that little Nike dry fit joint, he was going to work. I think Tariq's is the turtleneck. But it has an opposite effect. Instead of Tariq throwing on turtleneck and getting to work, this nigga throws on turtleneck and just goes dumb. I don't know what happens. I don't know. He needs an outfit. I know he ain't trying to be like his daddy, but he's sometimes. But he's a kid. That's why I got to give him grace on this episode. Now we do know that just last episode, that whole Lauren bombshell, that unbelievable bomb was dropped in Tariq's lap, right? And now he has to stew with it, staring at Effie's face, staring at Braden's face, knowing that these two lied, conspired, they took part in something that they was unsuccessful in, right? And now he's got to deal with the bullshit. So Lauren also informed him that the feds was on his ass, so he has information that he didn't have before, but now he can move with a little bit more sense. Now he knows that he's being watched and things of that nature, so cool. At least we got that out. Now, this one, I gotta say, when he came and picked Effie up, right? Because you saw how mad he was in that bed. That was hilarious. He was just staring at her. And she like, I don't know what's wrong. You don't seem to be talking much. I'm like, shorty, you not see pouty face right here? He's more than just not talking. He's staring daggers into the back of Effie's head, right? He is beyond pissed. And now he's got to make all these moves. Everybody's finding out that Tejada's dead. So this is the Lorenzos Death, and with Lorenzos Death, I gotta say, a lot of shit shook up. The street shook up crazy. Let's talk about pre-Lorenzos Death. Kane got closer to him. Kane started running shit. Kane was making smart decisions. I don't know who this nigga Kane is, but this season, but he was just like a mastermind. He was putting things together. He had it. Diana's in college, trying to live a straight life with a skinny cornball boyfriend whose shoulders irritate me every time that man has his shirt off, and I see these Skeletor ass. He's got these baby Dwights, right? My man's wingspan is stupid. What's his name? I'm just calling him Sharif. I don't know his name. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, Sharif. So he had these bat wings, right? He's got the wingspan of Dwight, but the fucking weight of olive oil. So it's like from Popeye. Yeah, I'm old. Whatever. I was trying to think of the skinniest motherfucker I could think of. Olive oil came up. I have no Popeye impressions. I'm sorry. But yeah, so whatever. She's got him that she's settling, right? Because my boy Tariq is looking like top tier, like the best option out there. Hence why he's running through all the baddies on the show. Like, let's just keep it a buck. And what else we got during the Tejada being alive era? We had Monet was quiet for a lot of this, but then she started getting Monet's bag. The cops was at a dead end. They had nothing. They was just drawing their straws. Everything they was coming up with was falling apart. But it looked like that's all pre-Lorenzos death. Like, and I must say, That was the cleanest I've seen Lorenzo dressed this entire season. Him dead in the casket, where just threw a suit on. That was the best dress Lorenzo had in all these seasons of motherfucking Power Book 2. So salute to him going out with a bang. Okay, because I just and if I and when they showed that cameo of him and that weak ass designer shirt as the ghost, like Monet's ghost or something, please, I don't know. No Dark Passenger. No, we're not doing that. Do not tell me Lorenzo's still finna be in the show haunting Monet. If that, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Because if that's the case, then you could have found a way to give Ghost some money. Maybe even Kanan. You could have found a way to put 50 back in the show. If anybody has a Dark Passenger, it's Tariq. It's either his daddy or Kanan. All right? Those are the two options. So if you somehow is like, let's keep Lorenzo around as a ghost, I'm gonna be ghost. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I could do it. I'm gonna be pissed. I can't. Especially hunting Monet of all people. Look, Monet don't give a fuck about a ghost. Like you would waste. Don't do that. So come on. Come on, let's not do that. But let's write it down. So, um, like I said, the news of Lorenzo dropped. Now everybody's scurrying. Everybody's getting a phone call. Diana's out here getting nasty. With the just she was doing her thing, but the guy she chose is just I don't know, not a fan. Right? Everybody's getting this news at a certain time, so boom, that's the bombshell. So now here goes Tariq. Tariq must have sat with it. What seems to be like a night. I think that was like I think all this is happening like next day. Yeah, this is all next day shit. So just last night, Lorenzo dies and Lauren is alive, right? So he's trying to process all this. Now at the same time, Tariq couldn't go 24 hours for real without having to go in on them. So let's see his plan. Let's see Tariq's plan. He get Effie all dressed up. He drives a car that ain't his. Moving smart. I knew he wasn't. I knew they weren't finna kill Effie off. But had they done it, that would have been great. That would have just been great. That would have been something nobody seen coming. That would have been a holy shit moment. Because if you think about this, there's very little holy shit moments so far in Power Book 2. Like, except for courtroom shenanigans where you go, I can't believe they just did that. Holy, really? Seriously? Like that type, the bad holy shit. The good holy shit is, yeah, Tariq murdering Effie. I would have been for it. I'd have been sad to see her go off the show, but hey, that would have upped Tariq's stock on the savagery. So he does all this, gets it down there, and I gotta say, I salute that boy. The way he popped off on Effie down there, like, oh, this don't. Is something you want to tell me? Took her to the spot of where the murder happened, and she instantly crying, reaching for the pistol. He was like, wait, so you finna shoot me out here? I'm scaring you? You thought I was finna come to kill you? He's like, no, it's not happening because I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. Took her all the way out there and said, find your way back home. I said, well done. Well done. He was like, I loved you. I had love for you. No more. And when she went to lift up her shirt for that pistol, I said, the audacity. That's what you run to? And she making up all this shit. She giving us her childhood trauma, which, I respect. They shared that moment together in the car. I might have thought that, actually, as I'm thinking about it right now, this very instant, maybe his intentions were to kill her. I'm thinking if she never told him that story about who her now stepfather is, I think that was the story that saved her life. I'm just like thinking about that now. Because he looked dead set on murdering something. I was like, is this finna happen? I know it ain't. But soon as she opened up her mouth to share her side, he was like, you know what? I ain't gotta kill her. There's no need. It's just a bad look, but I can't fuck with her no more. Dub Shorty out there by the murky waters. Left her to just tear up. Actually, with some really good acting on Effie part. I didn't know she had it in her. But them tears came flowing. It looked realistic. The emotions was real, yeah. But the audacity of showing that pistol like you was finna smoke Tariq? Of all the filthy shit you did behind his back, you can't take some yelling at? And I think he might have even, And I also think that moment that she showed that gun like she was finna do something, I think that's when he was like, oh yeah, fuck you. You all about you. I gotta look out for myself. I gotta do that. But fake wanting something with this man, like, oh, okay, say less. We pulling guns now. That's like that's that's the same as calling the cops on the motherfucker during the argument. Like, you about to get the police in here? Like, you about to get me arrested? Ain't nobody touch you? Like, yeah, you gotta, nah. A chick in an argument, call the cops on you to get you arrested. That's the last you need to see of that woman. You need to be like, you got it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to jail tonight. That's cool. When I get out tomorrow, done. Oh, you flashing pistols? Oh, you just can't. Oh, okay, cool. Done. So I saluted him on that. So far, so good on the Tariqs. Now, um, when Monet's sitting everybody at the table right now, it's the whole Lorenzo shit. Everybody's a call to arms. Uh, we got what's his name? Drew talking about word on the street. The Russians did it. All right, what word is that? That's how you know the streets don't know shit. Just saying anything. First off, one nobody's supposed to know. Help me out. The whole purpose of Kane wanting Braden to shoot the Russians was so that no black people was involved, right? But then Tariq got involved, and they saw at nighttime that it was a black kid that did it. Okay, so it's got to be the Tejadas. Right. So then they deny, steal their custodies. There has been no beef for a long time between the Russians and them, which led me to believe the Russians had no clue that, in fact, the Tejadas, Kane and Tariq and them had anything to do with this murder. They was just like, hey, we need to find more territory, whatever. They just let them be. So nobody was supposed to know how that happened. So my thing is, how is Drew getting word on the street that the Russians, it's payback for what they did to the Connect, the Russian Connect? So I was lost. It would make sense if y'all put a name on it, but it was done. It was denied. Why does the streets know anything? Which leads me to believe somebody's talking. Right? That's the only fair assumption. If the streets saying the Russians getting y'all for payback, I'd have been like, my first thing would have been like, payback for what? We didn't do nothing to them. So apparently somebody knows something, and there's only one other dude, the motherfucker Drew smashing. Right? His new little boyfriend, cousin, whatever the fuck nasty shit he got going on. So then he's the one who also caught the body of Lorenzo, got payback for his daddy, not mad at him. But he out here talking. So he's not to be trusted. Yet again, one of Drew's niggas is out here looking like a liability. You have the straight-laced, goofy, Gumby, haircut motherfucker that played basketball that's not finna even make it overseas. He does not. He just. I don't see the hooper in him. It's not gonna happen. You're not going pro, bro. You did all this. My pro career. You didn't. It was one motherfucker coming out of Stansfield, and that was Zeke. It was not you, sir. No. So he was a liability because he was looking real snitchy at one point last season, and you dubbed that. So that's over with. Now you pulling up somebody else who look like they got another agenda. So hot take. He is finna trade on Drew. All is I'm for you. I understand him killing his father and I want to tell him. That makes sense. I mean, fucking Monet was the one who commissioned the hit. So, like, let's not be crazy here. But that man been moving a little sneaky. I mean, look at what Drew's man introduced him to. He met a so-called racist in jail who wanted to buy a lot of guns. Just so happens that he is an agent. And it just so happens that he's so quick to help. I don't like how quick he is to help Drew with all this shit. It's almost like, let me set you up, and I'm the first one there, so you can't accuse me. So he looking shaky in the light. Because you got that situation, and then it's, okay, you want to go bomb on the Russians? I'll help you, even though I know they had nothing to do with it. And I might have been the one giving out that information that y'all was the ones who had something to do with it. But let me hurry up and help you murder these, 2 Russians? Like, he like, I need the bodies to do it. I was like, why you need 5 niggas to take out 2 people? He went by one Russian chick who gave up her number entirely too easy to the liquor delivery man. Was Drew that fine? I don't know. Does nobody talk to her now? I don't know. But Drew he got game for both sides, apparently. I just let it slide. I was like, this was too easy. There's no way a number just comes out that fast. Like, whatever. Maybe she likes the dark meat. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's tired of being around vodka 24/7. Maybe she want a little hen. Maybe she want a little 1738. I don't know. But she gone ahead and let him through. And it just looked like it was two people there. I didn't know why you needed all those people. That looked like a solo mission he could have pulled off. But we see Drew making his own decisions, which leads to later on shit. But so after and then back to Tariq. Now he dubs Effie, leaves her in the boonies. Hilarious. Then he goes and puts hands on Braden in the hallway. Immediate. On site with the hands. And that was a just ass whooping. For sure. I'm not mad at it. And you know I love Braden. I do. But he deserved that ass whooping. You knew this shit. You kept it from your man. You manipulated this internship. You manipulated selling drugs to the other companies. Braden been doing a lot of shady shit behind Tariq's back. All to get tight with Kane. Like, he is desperately looking for Kane's approval. Like, this is ultimate gangster status for him. And Braden is like, if I just get Kane's approval, then I'm a fucking certified in these streets. Like, what? You already certified, brother. Have some self-worth, Braden. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? Kane will never be as stand-up as Braden is. And, you know, I can't wait for Braden. I got another hot take. I think Braden's first body is going to be Kane whenever that comes around. I don't see Kane dying this season. Don't get me wrong. I don't see that happen. This is one of my long-term hot takes. Long-term, I see Braden killing Kane. If that's not his first body, that's like body number 2. I'm going to go out on a limb. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway. So it was so funny because in one of my comments in the last episode, they was somebody was telling me like, yeah, Tariq ain't really like his daddy because you know Ghost could break you down with the hands and you know Tariq ain't really got hands like that. I thought it was hilarious because immediately, soon as motherfucker was talking shit about my man's hands, he laid them blessings upon Brady. He gave him skibbity paps, right? Luxury style. The Braden was a suit. He had a suit on. When last time you seen a man in a suit get hands laid on him like that? That wasn't at like, it wasn't at church. You got a blessing right there in the hallway. So there you have it. And now, Tariq, this is where the childish part came in. This is the unbelievable part I'm talking about. There's no way in his logical brain did he think he could get rid of Braden, get rid of Effie, and him and Kane be the sole workers for Noma and this vast drug corporation. These two individuals are too enthralled. They in everything. They created shit with you. Like it's just one of those L's you had to take. And it was frustrating that he was making these decisions. I'm like, how did? And then when he comes to Kane and talk to him, Kane, that was a hilarious scene. I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite scene because he treated the shit out of Effie, beat the shit out of Braden. And then when it comes to Kane, who the motherfucker who's admitting that, yes, I wanted her dead because you was too pussy to do it. He immediately backed up off of Kane. I ain't like that. But you know what? And then I love how Kane sat there and was like, yeah, I did all that. And I would love for you to come for me next, nigga. That's all I want. Kane still wants that work with Tariq. He hates Tariq so bad and he hates that he has to work with him. Like that. I don't understand. Kane is different. And so Tariq backs off of that real quickly. I thought that was hilarious. That was a great scene. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as shit. But you see Kane is getting this thing in his head like, ooh, I can create a rift. I can break up this whole thing. I could get Braden closer to my side. And I could finally get Effie. Like, I could smash Effie. Like, he is just a leftover ass nigga. Like, Kane resorted back to old Kane quickly. I knew I was giving Kane too many props too early on. I was like, damn, is he a changed man? He thinking? That man, but, you know, what they say, a broke clock is right at least twice a day. So, that seems to be Kane's situation. He was doing too good. Because I'm like, while you're sitting here creating division amongst them, you smiling, you getting your kicks off, you realize there's a looming threat of Noma. And I'm so glad that when Tariq finally came to his senses, he expressed that to Braden, like, look, we got to get from up under her. Because we just can't be working for her forever. Thank you. And this all comes from the way of him talking to his grandmother, his drunk ass grandmama, and realizing, like, yo, she right. And then they spin us to think that he finna go meet up with her and take off. We knew that wasn't happening, right? Nobody was that dumb. But what it did expose, that's why I fuck with Tariq. What it exposed is normal people is always watching and somebody's snitching. Where were they? Who is this people telling him that you moving funny and we getting word that you trying to take off? Word from who? Only talk to my grandmama. There's somebody internally that's snitching. I don't know who it is. I can't put my finger on it, but Drew's man looking crazy, and I doubt Kane's smart enough to do any type of espionage shit. Effie, I don't know. I don't know because I didn't never like that deal that Effie had. Like I didn't like Effie's threat that he gave her. He was like, look, when dude went down the line, he like, I could kill yo, you know what I'm saying, grandmama, little sister mama, talking to Tariq, Drew and Kane, I could kill all your people. Braden, I could kill your family. Effie, you could just watch me kill all your friends here. And that'll be your punishment. Like she got off scot-free. Especially as selfish as she is. So I could see some type of world where Effie is like trying to take over shit. She's been looking real, I want to be the one. So I could see her feeding little shit to Noma or Jeffrey here, the gangster butler. I could see her maybe behind the scenes feeding some information, throwing dirt, throwing smut on Tariq's name, especially after this. He ain't made himself no favors in scoring the Effie. What was she just doing in the room? About to delete the whole drug app? Kane like, oh, chill. I don't fuck with that nigga either. But at the same time, you blow this shit up, nigga, we dead. So you might want to cool it. And if you're like, I don't give a fuck, what else? And that's, I'm like, oh, it's just too young shit for me. Motherfuckers ready to crash out because you did something wrong and got found out. The mind, like that, did y'all peep that? Like, that's insanity to me. You were wrong. You tried to kill his girlfriend, whether you felt that it was the smart move or not. You did it and didn't tell him, didn't let him process it. Then you just snuggled up to him and was just finna die with the lie. And now you mad that he found out and don't want to deal with you no more. And then he goes in there and then oh yeah, Tariq was messy this one. I ain't gonna lie. He went and smashed the drunk Diana. Diana opening doors while Effie trying to work with her. Diana's messy. But I expect that of Diana. Tariq, he was hurt. He was more than happy to be like, oh, what's that? Don't let Tariq know what's going on. Cause you know what I'm saying? Effie is too much. Hey, Tariq can't know this. Tariq can't know. Like it's just, it's too much. And then the butler comes and says, hey, I need all y'all together. Everybody at the meeting. Ain't just y'all two niggas no more. Like, I need air. So it's just like, I don't know. It's a lot of shady shit going on. And as Tariq sit there wondering who can he trust. Nigga, nobody. But it looks like he's brewing up a plan. But at the same time, what we got? We got Sax and Jenny. Oh my God. I'm so tired of these two. So now Jenny is another delusional woman. But nah, you know what? I'm gonna give Jenny some grace. Cause Sax, first off, I'm only mad at Jenny for fucking Sax. Like, Sax is crazy. If she knew she had that good, you gotta be selective on who you pass that to. Cause Sax is clearly the wrong one. That motherfucker's the type to kill you and kill himself if you try to leave. I don't know. I don't know. He's an untrustworthy motherfucker. So he blows up her world with the whole Lauren shit. Now Lauren runs away. She at home. Jenny collecting people. And now Jenny just on threatening mode. Now she's threatening Lauren and her family. Then she goes and threatens Sax. Like, look, I could make this case come back. You could go to jail. You could lose, you know what I'm saying, your law license. I'll take everything from you, nigga. So go ahead, try it again. And he like, so Jenny has painted herself in the corner because she's making more enemies than friends. So, and that's because she's reaching for nothing. But with Lorenzos Death stirring up everything, what they opened up a chance for who? Oh, they put the cameras up there. So now they got Diana on. They got Diana opening up that secret safe. So that's looking nasty. Diana finna get rolled up. What do I see happening with Diana? Do we see a world where Diana goes to jail? No, right? Well, how do they get that camera shit? I don't know, but they got eyes on that up there. And wait, oh yeah, Tariq sent her up there, but Tariq ain't know nothing about that. So no, we can't say that. I was finna put that on Effie too. I was like, who told her to go up there and put that in there? No, that was Tariq. So we got the video cameras up there. Do the police got anything else? Oh, Kane got something with Monet. Monet was hilarious. Trying to lie. And Kane was like, what? Yeah, make it make sense. You tell me this, and next thing I know, Lorenzo dead. You might try to kill me next. Like, he ain't completely stupid. But when Monet told this nigga, do not try to put 2 and 2 together because you always come up with 5. I was like, well, he's right. But you right too. That's one of those rare moments where both things can be true. Yes, I am the murderer of your father. And yes, you are dumb, Kane. You are still dumb. I don't care how many things you get right, you're a fucking idiot. And it shows right here, like, and then Drew pulling off that hit. Now you got him starting some shit, but Monet never trusted Kane. You know, she kicked him out the house, all that. So Drew was her most dependable. But really, I think Drew was her most I can control. So once Drew went to go make the streets right after his mama got hit on, people talking down his family, he ready to ride. So I ain't mad at Drew. He a little extra. He ain't thinking straight. But he was a man of action on this one. So I'll give him that much. And Monet is looking like, okay, Diana is useless. Kane is stupid. Drew is just that middle bowl of porridge. So let's just roll with that. So she put him in charge, and now Drew is the man, apparently. I don't know how that's going to work. Doesn't look like it's going to work. He don't even know how to duck when people are shooting. But I don't know. And he got his ass beat too easily outside. I don't know. We know Kane ain't finna take this land down, especially when he's King Connect. He has all the drugs, so I don't know what thing this is finna do. Like Monet choosing Drew, who hasn't even met the Connect. I don't know how you just put Kane out, how he doesn't take over right after Lorenzo, how he's just gonna let this shit live. I don't know. The Tejadas is on a crash out. So I'm gonna have to wait till next episode to give a real good hot take, because right now this bullshit is all over the place. Very little things are making sense. But what about Congressman Tate? Oh yeah. His trying to help get Davis's brother out. That Davis brother storyline is weak. I mean, it was good to let us know that Davis, actually committed the crime. So he's a murderer, and his brother took the fall for him. Like, that was supposed to be the only purpose of his brother. Now they dragging it out, looking for something to do with the situation. Redman, I don't know if they fired him or he was like, this don't make sense. Oh, he read the script and was like, I'm tired. Just give me my money. I'm not doing season 3. Fuck it. I had fun. Thanks. Appreciate you, Method, for always putting me in something. Give me a bag. I appreciate it. I think he just dipped. I don't even think it made sense to that nigga. Like, he was like, okay, a brother that's going to show up twice in 2 seasons, and I need to save his life. And how do they got time to look into Davis in his past and blow that up? Davis ain't going nowhere. Sax is only going to get fucked over, but I think Jenny is about to lose her job for sure. Because every powerful woman in power that has been a politician or whatever outside of Blanca, if you a DA or whatever, once you start fucking with Tariq, he get your job gone. It's over. But Tariq did do a good thing. He put his drunk ass grandmama with the rest of his family. So they pulled that off. And I don't even know if these things are possible. It don't seem like it, but power shit. But yeah, man. That's all I got. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Protect your health yourself. It was, man. Your boy Rel's out of here. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rel. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? Alright, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, alright? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,